Welcome to another edition of Soundtracks Plus. So we are a community of music lovers that talk about soundtracks for movies, television shows, and video games. So today we're just going to talk about the success of Black Panther. And the album Black Panther was originally released on February 9th, and through the help of Kendrick Lamar and his label Dawg Entertainment, Black Panther is a hit, as well as the soundtrack. So the soundtrack features artists such as Kendrick Lamar, SZA, 2 Chainz, ScHoolboy Q, Khalid, Vince Staples, Anderson Paak. The list really just goes on and on. The Weeknd. And what's really great about Black Panther is not only is the movie getting success around the world for just what an amazing film it is, but it's also the soundtrack is really redefining music as we know it right now. And what I mean by that is, with the monumental success of the soundtrack, it's going to probably change how soundtracks are being released in the future here. And in its second week out, the Black Panther soundtrack is unmoved from the number 1 position on the Billboard album chart. And just getting into the numbers real quick. So it's basically the Black Panther soundtrack is seeing the equivalent of 131,000 sales in the United States last week, according to Nielsen. That included 40,000 copies sold as a full album and nearly 120 million streams already. In total, it lost only 15% of its opening week sales, a sign of staying power when big albums can drop 80% or more in week 2. So we're already seeing that this is not only just a soundtrack, but this is an album that is going to have a pretty long shelf life. And as we see with music today, it's such a fast-moving game. Music's released one day, and the next day it's already old news. But we're not seeing that with Black Panther, and we hope to see this trend continue with more soundtracks in the future.